Well, hello folks, welcome to episode 5 of this Tennis Manager 2023 save. I am the Custard Prophet and we're back here at the Custard Academy. Now in this episode we've got the boringness of yet another final because Crusty is just eating up every bit of competition that's ahead of him, so we're going to play that, but we also have a 3-week gap where we are going to be doing some serious training. So I thought we'd do a bit of focus on the training that we're going to do in that period, and I'll show you my kind of approach to training during that period. So hopefully that'll be informative and interesting. Don't forget, I also did a training video not so long ago, a guide to training, which you can find in the playlists on the channel, so check that out if you need. Let's dive in though. Right folks, yes, things are going well, I suppose you could say. We are £28,000 in debt, but as I mentioned in the previous episode, a load of people provided some kind of stories of how their saves were going, and in all of them they had the same problem. In the first year they lost a load of money, the board bailed them out, and then they managed to kind of start to make money slowly at first. So that's what we're hoping will happen. Hopefully not going to kick us out, and we'll just try and save as much as we can, but we'll assume that we are going to get some of this paid off. Fingers crossed, because we really need it. Okay, let's dive into the tournament that we've been playing and see how we've got on. So here we are in Tartu in Estonia, which does make me want to do an FM save in Estonia. Yeah, I did one in Latvia a couple of years ago, which I loved, and I wonder, maybe Estonia next year. Anyway, that is off topic. So we started out as the 5th seed, so things have dramatically moved on in this Junior 330 event. So this is as a lower tournament as we can go, but we are now seeded in it. Comfortable victory against Alan Wasny from Poland, 7-6, 6-1. And then we had a match against Ryan Nash, 470th in the junior rankings. I thought this was going to be simple. Turned out to be anything but. It was the hardest game I think we've played against one of the lower ranking players. We won in 3 sets, 6-3, 4-6, 6-4. It was an absolute tussle. Really enjoyed it. We've played 2 more Americans in the next couple of matches, but both of those did not put up much of a fight. Nevinet Ragumaran lost 6-2, 6-2, and Sanyura Badwaji lost 6-love, 6-2. So neither put up a huge amount of offence, really. So we could have ended up playing a 3rd American, but they ended up losing in 3 sets to this Romanian Gabriel Ghetu, who is the person we're going to be playing today. They're ranked few places below us, but this is a final. This is going to be a little bit more tricky. They are going to be probably at it a little bit more. Looking at their abilities, obviously we know very, very little about them, and where we do know something about them, the amount of range that their attribute could fit within doesn't really help a huge lot. What we can say is that they play from the baseline, although their secondary attack is a big serve, so it sounds like they've got some power in the serve and sort of general power. So I think perhaps standing a little bit further back might be the thing to do. They have good shape and 88% physical condition at the minute. So all of that tells me this is not going to be straightforward. And they also actually ranked a lot higher up than they are. So they've actually got a better ranking than we've got. So we've not yet played them before. We're currently 309th. They're 298th. Both of us are on a cracking run of form. And yeah, I think you look at this, they've had some very solid victories, other than the last match in the semi-finals. But we've had our own 3-set difficulties as well, so this is going to be interesting. Strengths, actually, hot shots and agility, which is fascinating because that doesn't really fit with what their what their game plan is, but you know that's fine. And crap killer instinct, smash, and anticipation. So not particularly great. So they reckon it's going to be a balanced match, but Crusty's probably the outsider. High return intensity, that's what we've always got on. And we'll see. We'll probably actually, now we know this, that they haven't necessarily got a real sort of powerful forehand or a really sort of strong serve, then I think we'll just we'll go with what we got to start with and then change things accordingly. So let's dive in. So confidence, relaxation and motivation are the places we need to improve here. So maybe this one. Good luck and have fun. Damn it! It was the one above. Oh, nuts! We've already screwed that up, but we can try and improve that during the game. So relaxation and motivation is what we need to improve. Here we go. Another final. It could be Crusty's second tournament victory, which would be pretty awesome.
Time. First.
Right. I'm excited with this. I hope you are too. Let's dive in, see what we can do here. Both of them are thrilled at the minute, so all is good.
30-40.
Interesting start. So both games have gone pretty close, and but Crusty has given up a advantage there, and a second one. Come on, the crust. Wow, okay. That's an interesting return and makes me instantly worried, so I think we are just going to go a little bit back. Oh, that's an interesting one. That's a new one. I didn't see that before. The drop shot, position on the drop shot under normal circumstances. That is a new addition to the game. Right, we're 2-love down. Not a great start. But we have got a chance to break back. I mean, Crusty has been quite sublime, really, in the way that he's dealing with things. And what a return that was. 2-1. It's 3-2 now. Again, advantage to the Romanian. He's got a bit of power behind him, but he's not that accurate. We had an advantage to ourselves and couldn't make the most of it. That's a lovely bit of play. Got to have this one, surely. Oh, he's gone long. Oh, that was an utter disaster to miss that one, but we got a chance to get back here. 15-40 up. It's fun how absolutely unpredictable it is at this level. Just never quite know what's happening. That was on the line. A lovely little shot there. And it's 30-40. I think mixing it up, and he's gone to juice. Mistake there. And he's got 2 set points here. This is not what I expected at all. Oh, into the net. Not great. Really not great. We need to say something, which I'm not able to do at this point. That's annoying. Right, let's just have a look at the statistics here, because this hasn't gone to plan. We're not winning the service points, we're not winning the return points, and we've got actually better first serve percentage, but oh no, we don't. Well, yeah, better first serve percentage, but not better first serves won, which is, yeah, quite disappointing. And he's getting the winners. So we're coming up against someone for the first time who's capable of out battling us. And hitting winners, but making a heck of a lot of errors. There is a lot of errors there if we can make the most of this. Just a second. We're going to up the key points there. And we are gonna say something. So I'm gonna go a little bit more attacking. We'll see how this goes. Not well. Love 40. This is the worst we've played in completely. This, you know, in every game we've played so far, this is absolutely the worst we've done. And we've played some of the good juniors. And there is a mistake, but 15-40. We've hardly won a point this set. This is an utter disaster at the minute. It'd be big if he could get it back. Another mistake though, 30-40. And then I think we have to say something to him. He's gone long as well there, so that is nice. If we can win this game, it is very nice. But again, we have won the game, but not really doing much on his serve. Alright, come on. Oh, we tried to relax him and it just hasn't worked. That's a lovely little volley there. So just about holding in. Really struggling.
4 second service.
Oh, into the net, and there it is, the break, and it's been coming. Oh, thank God for this. Finally, Crusty, it looks like he's started playing, and there we go. Back to 2-3, but we've always been behind. And again, this is going exactly the same way as the first game, where we did get a break, but on our own serve we were absolutely horrendous. 30-40, come on. Oh, it's gone long again. Just not taking the right, doing the right shots here. And here we go. It is a match point, a championship point, and we will have lost this. And we have 6-2, 6-3, and we were just not in that at all. So much to think about there. Much to think about, because I did not see that one coming. We've been playing so well, and yeah, just did not. I mean, look at this. 28% of first serve returns won. Much better on our second serve returns. That was better, but clearly we didn't get enough first serves in. And yeah, I'm not sure yet. Power, first serve speed was much higher for us. I mean, his second serve was the same speed as our first serve. And, well, we just weren't winning. Yeah, it was those medium rallies, which we were really struggling with. Don't know what to make of that. I'd love to have your opinion on that, because I didn't see it coming. Bit of a poor performance. Actually, the first time I've looked in here, and apparently this has been changed as well. This is still haven't got a clue. Crusty Bun. Oh, you can have both players. Don't know, what does that tell me? He came to the net a little bit more, is what that tells us. I'm presuming this is the Romanian, I'm not sure. So Crusty, aces down the centre. Not actually that many missed, but and a good few more winners and aces down the middle, and it was the power, I think, that did it. Yeah, I think much to take from that, because it wasn't quite what we've been after. But it is another final, and we have to, we have to learn from that. Right, so we've got an interview. Malik Kelly. How much? We'll take it's my fault, because I don't think I prepared them right. Yes, I didn't expect that, in all honesty. We get 363 quid, so that's all good. And we haven't got a tournament now for 3 weeks. So we're going to go through the training, and we're going to try and improve Crusty's physical attributes. That's what we're focusing on. So we go into the training with excellent shape, physical condition at 90, and beaming morale. So let's remember this. Okay, so we're starting out for the first week with this, which is again very physical, and the focus is, so for the first week we're going to have off, it's going to be super heavy. We're then going to have heavy training the next week, and then the final week will be medium training, and that's the plan. We're hopefully going to improve things. So this is where we are now. and we're looking to really boost these on. As you can see in the last few matches or last weeks, we have increased our reflexes, natural fitness and stamina all to the next level. We're wanting to improve all of these, and we're just going across the board with the physicals at the minute, not worrying about anything else. Okay, if serve power gets improved or some of these other things get a bit improved, that's fine, but the real focus here is improving those physicals. That's what I'm trying to achieve. Okay, let's move on after week 1 and we'll see what improvements we have. So it's also worth saying we are up to up 21 places now to 288. Remember, we need to be in the top 200 by the end of the year. I don't think that's going to be a problem, in all honesty. Let's get in there. Hopefully he doesn't get injured with this. Right, so there has been some improvements here. As you can see, physically, we haven't actually gone up a level with everything, but across the board it has improved. We have improved our serve power amazingly to 5, so we're seeing that. What I'm a bit unsure about is what this is all about. So we're going to stay on physical there. I don't know what this is going to be, so we're going to explore it together. The plan was to do 3 lots of physical training. It may not be a training episode at all. We might have something random here, so go and have a look. What we can say is, this is interesting, a super heavy training. What did that do? So the morale went down from beaming to happy, shape went down 1 to from excellent to good, but physical condition actually went up 5%. Interesting. Right, let's see what this World Cup thing's all about. So basically we've got the World Cup, so juniors have also their own, so potentially we got the UK, and these are the players that we are in the UK, so we could be in there at some point, which is exciting. We'll move forward and we'll see how. So apparently he's just going to rest this week. It's not what I wanted him to do, but he's not playing, but apparently he has to get involved. So I'm going to see how the UK get on. As you can see here, we got a win over New Zealand. That was very good. Can we see the details of that? And we can here. So the lost the first singles match. So there's doubles there, as you can see. Won the second singles match and the doubles. Then lost the third third singles match, and then won the final match in 3 sets. So really tight one, but the UK got themselves a victory. Right, let's get back to thinking about Crusty's training, and again we're focusing completely on physicals, but I think because we've had that big old rest, and you can see this is what it's done, his shape stays where it is, but his physical condition, because he's not done anything, has dropped down 10%. So we want to push that up with some decent quality training. We'll do that right now. Okay, so this is what we're going with again. So we've moved the 2 rest and recovery sessions to the end of the week, and actually we've got the option here of a final one with stretching, which we might put in just right at the end of the week, and hopefully all of that together will get us back to around about 95%. I reckon this will go down from good, and I reckon my morale will probably drop as well. But again, hugely physical. We've got a secondary game plan because our primary game plan is well and truly sorted, and the endurance test as well, which is pretty critical in there to get our stamina up. So let's see what that does. All right, so some clear improvements here. Massive improvement in natural fitness. Let's go and have a look properly. So you can see we have made some quite significant strides over those couple of weeks, and in fact our natural fitness has gone up 2 in the last 2 points in the last 3 weeks, which is pretty mad. So we've made some serious changes there. What that's done, actually, physical condition is up there at 100%. Our shape hasn't changed and we're still beaming. So actually what this tells us, irrespective of all of what we're doing, if you've got a really highly physical training, you can at least maintain shape at this level. What you are going to do here with a physical condition, if you've got stretching and stuff right at the end. That looks like that's going to have a positive effect there. And morale is back up to beaming. So we've come out of this period of training in a really, really good place as we come into our next tournament. So that is very, very pleasing. So, folks, let me know what you think about my approach to training. It's hopefully, well, I didn't really appreciate that middle week. I was not able to do anything, so I ended up doing 2 pretty intensive weeks with that rest week in the middle. But I think having a mixture of really intensive and maybe not so intensive is probably a good way to go. But I'd love to hear what you do with training. Anyway, folks, we are going to leave it there with Crusty. A bit disappointed that he has lost in the final there in Estonia, but he has got to another final. His ranking is now edging towards the top 200. He's getting exactly where he wants to be. So I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you for the next one. Goodbye.